Oh yeah.
He was going to do my intro for me today.
Yep. Gonna make it like Sanford and Son. And I'm gonna feed the new fish because they like to eat like crazy people.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go through the hellos real quick. It looks like Mary Oliver was the first one in today. Hello, hello, Miss Mary Oliver. And then Big Steve's Glass Boxes. And then Chattanooga Ed. I know that guy. And then there's Unc. Hey, Uncle Smiley and Captain. What's going on, Captain? Cat House. Cat House is in the house. And there's Skull Aquatics. There's Cheryl Smith. C.R. Fish. Took me
I
so
don't see
long
two
to
of my
understand.
fish.
Xanadude. What's going on, Xanadude? You never did return my text, sir. Are you coming down on Wednesday, or what are we doing? Or did I text the wrong? You know what? Did I text the wrong number again? I bet I texted the wrong
I
number.
know you asked. I know I read it. Maybe you just sent it to me.
That would be perfect.
That'd be terrible. I guess I should have said something. I didn't even notice. I just figured, oh, look, he's talking to his ex-do. So you guys want to see what I'm going to work on before you start saying hello to everybody?
I already started saying hello to everybody. There's
Hello,
Denny.
hello. Well, I am going to put
Hey,
my
Sleeper.
finish on this crab that's going to be. I made this like a year ago and I never put it in the Clash last year, so he's going in the Clash this year.
Oh, very cool.
So we're going to paint him tonight, or coat him, so he doesn't get
There's
scratched
Sleeper.
or scratched.
He's our big winner from your show.
Woot woot. Yeah. And Sleeper,
VIP.
I was just teasing about you cooking, because I was thinking about that. This guy, every time he goes out on the road, he's cooking for competition. So he probably just wants to have some fun and not deal with barbecuing.
I would think.
So I'm sorry.
There's Skitty. Skitty Nona. And there's Cinnamon. Hey, Cinnamon.
Hello. So today I ate a meatball sandwich that was really tasty and disappointing at the same time.
Uh-oh. Hey, Muppet.
I got a meatball sandwich, but it needed 4 meatballs, not 3.
Ah,
I had to slice the meatballs to spread them across it better.
that's no fun.
Yeah, but they tasted so good. It's hard to complain, but I
And
am
yet
because I'm
you
gonna.
still did.
Yeah, I did.
Muppet. I don't know if you caught it the day that I announced it, and you kind of won. You didn't kind of. You did win the Skull Manor. What's our shirt say? Skull Manor. I don't remember what our shirt says. Whatever. Our D&D stuff.
Dragon Skull Manor.
Dragon Skull Manor. It's an extra large, and I know that's very large for you. So it's still yours. You can have it. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you a heads up.
And I'm trying to remember. Someone won a book or a couple months ago when we had Dr. Anthony back in June on my channel. Not Dr. Anthony, Dr. Ted. They won his book, and they weren't in there when the winning was, so they have never given me their address, and I haven't seen them since.
Yeah, I remember that, but now I don't even remember who that was. Scuba Stevo, what's going on, dude? I hear you and your nephew. Is that what I heard or read? You posted that somewhere. I don't even remember where I saw that. Was that in the group
What
chat
are
thing
they?
we do? But he's
Are they
lurking,
hiding?
so he can't even answer me. Hey, Cecil.
He's probably
Midi Mac.
working.
Hello, hello. He might be
I
working.
went to his I went to his work once. That guy is like a crazy hardworking dude. I went to talk to him and
Slim
deliver
Tim, what's going on,
Secret
dude?
Santa gift for someone, and gosh, wasn't Michael?
Insanity, what's going on, Joe? I got to come up with something better than what's going on. I keep saying that.
What, shaking bacon? I just got a text message from someone.
Miss Lori. Hi, Miss Lori. We're probably not going to see Zen because
What?
she's packing.
Oh, I
She's
thought
packing.
I was about to have a stroke. I thought you were
She
going to
was
tell me she's not coming.
she jumped into the Steamfont chat and said, "I'm just lurking, coming in to say hi, blanket hellos." And I typed back, I said, "I'm kind of a diva and need my own hello." And she said, she says, "I can spend more time if you want to come down here and pack." I'm like, "Nope, that ain't happening."
You know, can I tell you a weird evolution that's happened to me since I've moved to Tennessee?
What's that now? I was
This
reading.
weird, my body or my brain has had a evolution or a, what's it called when you adjust to a new environment? Morph station? I don't know. Evolvement. I've evolved. I don't know. Okay, my whole life I've
That's
been
as good as
against.
any.
Okay, I've been against Texas college football teams my whole life. And now that I live in Tennessee and I'm in the SEC, now I root for Texas. It's so weird.
I need that shirt, Whip. Oh, Muppet won it fair and square. That is weird. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
Okay, like Mizzou's playing
Where
right now, and
I don't know that I could actually have that happen.
well, you see, I never liked college sports to begin with, honestly, because my teams were always so bad. The only time I had any time to brag was KU when they would be in basketball season, and I don't like basketball, so. But
Miss
since Mizzou
Kitty.
joined this Southern League, they're a lot better. And I catch myself all the time rooting for these Texas teams now. And it's like, what? Even though, like, whenever the arrogance of the Texas people is what makes me not like them. And my stupid niece-in-law, she's so arrogant. She makes me want to hate Texas. But the thing is she doesn't like football. So I can like the Texas football teams. But like she'll at Christmas, she just likes to start fights. And she was saying, Tennessee is a northern state, not a southern state.
Well, she's an idiot.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, you're a, a Southwest state. You're not a southern state. She's like, well, we know how to make burritos.
Yeah, so does 90% of the American population. Congratulations. So Killer Kitty
Well,
came
not
in
a,
with a $5 super chat to tell us it was Dragon Skull Tavern. But that's not the name of our shirt. That is the name of our bar.
oh,
I'm trying to
hi,
catch up
Killer
here
Kitty.
so I'm not so far behind.
Oh, I bought one of these at Lowe's yesterday for $16. And today I was at Hobby Lobby and they're only $8. So I'm taking my Lowe's one back tomorrow and I'm just
Johnny the
bought
fish
one at
freak.
Hobby Lobby today. But normally I love Lowe's. Unless you need an installation from our idiot one in town.
Benji, what's going on, Benjamin Peters? Kitty, if you are you working or are you playing? Well, you should be coming home here pretty soon if you are. So if you want to
She
jump
should
up
just
here, feel
join
free.
us.
Yeah.
She is actually like she was one of the first action figures I did after, the original group,
Hey, Shirley.
just because I thought it'd be funny to make a home or a Lowe's action figure, but I've never actually finished it. I never wrote Lowe's on the back of her shirt. So I need to do that in the next 2 days.
She is still at work. Holy smokes, I am way behind already. 8:13. Oh no, I'm not, but it looks like I am. South Bay Sapphires, what's going on, buddy? He forgot his pocket change. I was on Ed Ocharts today, and I'm like, there were guys in the chat like M&C, and I don't
Ted
remember all
Ochart?
Ed Ochart. Yep. He
Is it
was
Ed?
no, it's not Ed.
I'm
You're
Ed.
Ed.
Isn't it Ted?
It's Ben.
Ben! It's Ben!
Ben. I messed myself up. I said Ed, and then I couldn't remember his real name for a second there. Ben Ochart. I was on Ben Ochart's show. Hey, Beto. And I'm like, they're like, oh, I don't turn the monetization on. You're not going to get rich. And I'm like, I turn mine on.
Yeah.
I want all the monies. So I said,
Well,
yeah, come on in here, make it rain. And Adam says, I'll look for change and make it hail.
That's awesome. Well, I didn't do it for the longest time, but it also makes your channel grow. Because if
That's what I
YouTube's
figured.
making
That's the
money
main
off
reason I
you,
do
they're
it.
going to push you.
Right. Although they're not making that much money off me yet, because I'm still not even to
Well,
1,000 yet. Although I'm inching closer every week.
They don't make much money off me either, but
Don't you have 20 or 30,000 subs?
I have 50,000 subs now.
50,000! Holy cow!
I am. But you don't make much money off of shorts.
Hey, Moose.
I
No,
think I
that's
get
true.
1 penny for every 8
There he
subs
is,
or
M&C.
every 8 views on a short.
Sweet Paulie, what's going on?
Hey, Paulie. Okay, now let's
Sweet
finish.
Paulie's a lady, right? Sweet Paulie, you're a lady.
I honestly did not know
And
that.
there's Babs. Babs is here. Barbara Jackson. And there's
Hello,
Nancy
Babs.
B from Tennessee. It's
And
Whippin' Ed. I
man,
came into, well, she's an idiot. Talking about me behind the back? Nope, not you. Just somebody who thinks Tennessee's in the north.
oh yeah, that's my goofy sister-in-law, or no, not sister, niece-in-law.
Niece-in-law.
It's my nephew's wife.
So the Clash is coming.
It is, and I am cranking stuff out as we
You
speak
local Mike.
for the Clash.
You are. Tomorrow is going to be prep day for me. I have to put together, or not put together. I have to move my lemon cichlids, my lemon Lake Taconican cichlids over to the big tank behind me and hope they don't get ate up, and drain that out so that I have something to put the petricola in. And then I have to not bag up, but put in the bucket the bikers I'm giving to Lori, Miss Monster Fish Gal. Oh my goodness. Texan's here. She does not know how to make a burrito.
Well,
I'm not sure what Mike is
it
saying.
was it was actually tacos that we were fighting about because she said that I'm super white for how I eat my tacos. And I'm like, I don't care. I like how I taste. But she
Right.
takes all the tortillas and puts them on a frying pan and browns
Yep.
them up crispy. And I have like a soft palate. So I don't like anything crispy going in my mouth. I like soft stuff going in my mouth. So I'm sorry that I'm not cool enough to be
Well, you know that's not
with
a
her.
taco. That's just a burrito. Is
Well,
what you're
actually, this
eating.
was a yeah. We were eating tacos. I accidentally said burrito at first,
Well, no,
but
but even a soft taco is a burrito. A taco,
oh,
a taco. This is me being overly white because this is so untrue. I am kidding, obviously, but I grew up with the rigid, like hard shell. That's the
yes.
taco I know. And then I go, my half my butt. It's like 90% of our workforce is Hispanic, and every now and again I'll pull up on them at lunchtime, and they've got their little
Tortillas, tortillas.
their little grill, and that's what they do too. Is they brown them up first. But I get it. I mean, if you have a palate that is easily damaged by sharp things, I can see why you don't
Like
want to do that.
I don't eat Captain Crunch because it'll kill me. And
Oh
French
my goodness,
bread.
I bet, yeah. So let me just say thank you very much, Joe from Finsanity Aquatics. He gifted me a 1999 super
Woo!
chat.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome.
And that took so long to get through my story, I fell way behind again. I got to learn to talk faster. Burritos aren't Southern food. What? Cat house. Do explain. I mean, it doesn't get much more Southern than that.
Cat House, are you going to the Clash? Is Cat House going to the Clash?
I don't remember if he is or not. There, like most people are, except for like Nancy B, who's too good to be seen in public with fish tubers.
That's not true. I hung out with her this today. No, not today. On January 1st with Kelly Foreman and Jake Foreman.
That must have been a sight. You got to
It was
hang out
fun.
with Kelly Foreman and Nancy B.
Yep, and Jake. And it's funny
Oh,
because Jake's
he
last name
doesn't.
isn't Foreman.
He doesn't count because he's not. I mean, he counts obviously, but he's not a fish tuber. He's a behind the scenes fish tuber.
I bet you there's at least 10 people right now that's never talked watching us, and they watch us all the time. They just don't like to talk.
That could
And we
be.
love you guys too. We don't know who you
Absolutely,
are.
yes, we do. Well, I don't know who you are, but I love you.
Well, we do because there's no if you count everybody who talks, it's only about 30 of the 100 people that watch your show.
Right. Nancy B, she is
So,
here, but she's not really here. She's working. So she's got us on like in the background trying to be cool about it.
well, that's cool.
There's Zenny right there. Got to still lurk and get stuff done, but I get to meet you soon. Oh my God. I sent her a text right before the show. I said, "You want to come on and give the people a tease?" She's like, no. I knew that was coming. Whip needs pesos. That's right. Make it rain.
You know, And I love Mexican food, but I really love it's Tex-Mex because I love sour cream.
Hey, Ross, what's going on, bud? Oh, there I go again with the same old what's going on. There's Chris Aquazone, our Lord and Master.
I used to hang out with this girl though named Hilda Margarita. She was from Tijuana, and she would take me to the real Mexican eateries, and that was really good stuff. Like I
Oh,
used to get this thing, I don't know what it was called because it was in Spanish, but it was called sandal, I think, or canoe. It was either canoe or sandal in Spanish. And it was like a flat bread, like a pita bread, but it was like this, like long like this. And it had a whole bunch of Mexican stuff on top of it.
uh,
And it was
yeah,
really good, but no
I
sour
did
cream
not
at that
like
restaurant.
when I was growing up eating white people Mexican food. I did not like it, but since starting working with the real Hispanics and real Hispanic food, I like it a lot more. I just can't do the heat. A lot of those guys like the heat, and I'm like, oh, just leave that stuff off for me. I'm a
Yeah, I
big,
worked with this
big
other
baby.
girl. We worked with this girl from Chicago who moved to St. Louis, and her name, we thought it was Maria, because when she first came, she could speak Polish and Spanish. Her English was terrible. And she never told anybody until like 8 years into working that her name wasn't Maria, it was Marie.
Oh no!
And
And
we
apparently I
called
was
her
wrong.
Maria
Sweet
all
Polly
the
is a
time.
dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I had that problem. What was Diane and Diana? I called somebody
Oh,
Diane for a long time when her name was Diana.
that's the girl from Texas, my niece-in-law. If you call her Diane and not Diana, she'll give you an earful. She like
Hey,
I did
Sue-Ann.
their wedding. I performed their wedding ceremony as like the guy, the whatever. She must have called me 5 times telling me it's Diana. It's like I got it. I think I know who Wonder Woman is. But she aggravated so many people. 3 of her bridesmaids didn't show up. So there were 5 groomsmen and 2 bridesmaids. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty crazy. Hey, Alishon.
Hey,
Ed,
Alisha.
you're no longer the smartest man in the room. Alishon is here.
Oh, I thought it was because I said something really dumb. But
Oh
yeah,
no.
I I don't come close to him, man. I wish I had half his brains.
We still like
Oh,
you, even if you're not crispy cool, Ed. That came from
I felt
Captain
proud of
McCracken.
myself today.
Hey,
I
Nick, what's
talked to an
going on, buddy?
autistic guy for like a half hour.
Uh-oh.
I I
You
talked to
what?
this kid that he
I lost you. My internet went out.
oh, I talked to an autistic guy that was like super smart about sports, and he could tell you the scores of all the different football games and stuff from the past and everything. And I was able to hang with
Yeah.
him for the whole half hour. But I mean, we basically talked Chiefs and a little
Yeah.
Bills. But uh it was pretty awesome. I was so proud of myself. And his mom said, he'll talk for hours if you can find somebody that'll talk to him. And I was thinking, dude, if I could get this guy on a channel with me and him not know that we're live, I could just do all the normal talking and he could just give all the stats and we would have an awesome sports show. That was the
There you
guy that
go.
Kenny E and I needed. But he'd probably freeze up because of a
The
lot of,
pressure.
well,
Yeah. I don't know what that means, Sue-Ann. I can't make out what that icon is.
what
We call our
it's,
something tacos.
I don't know where you're at.
I got it highlighted right there.
Oh,
Can you make out what that is? My eyes are not good enough. It's too small. I even tried blowing
it's
it up.
gas. It's a gas cloud.
Ah, see,
For
that's
passing
funny if you
gas,
can
I'll
see
put
it.
a peach with that behind it for passing gas. Maybe was it passing gas that won the
Passing wind? Windy?
or breaking? Is it breaking wind?
It's passing wind, breaking wind. Then I heard something about Jello
Terrible.
wrestling this year. Keystone Clash, I guess the Stones or the two hosting clubs try to win the most medals. Maybe that's it. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. If all the fish tuber people would put fish tube, we could win the trophy. Because it just goes to whatever the most amount of club wins the most points, because they get a point for 3 points for a gold, 2 points for a silver, and 1 point for a bronze. And like Grant with Ryan were talking about how they were going to try to win it for their club down in Florida.
Hey,
And I was like, well, I'll sign up to your club and then maybe I'll get 2 to 4 wins, hopefully.
Solo Jello wrestling would be interesting. I mean, I guess you're right.
Poor thing.
A soft taco is a burrito. I mean, that's what it is, right?
A taco,
what is a burrito?
A burrito is a complete wrap.
So is a taco. If it's soft,
it's folded.
I mean, it's a fold, but you usually tuck it around so you don't lose it off the top?
Why don't you just call it a hero or a gyro or whatever you call those?
Because that's Greek.
Well, what you're saying is Greek to me.
I see what you did there. Depth charge. Thank you. Gave away a membership. I can't see who it went to though. Do you have your YouTube up? Zenny might.
I do.
It. Oh no, maybe she's just telling him thanks.
But it probably happened a while ago.
823.
Wait, did Big Steve send one or did he win one?
No, he gifted one.
And it went to you?
No, I have no idea who it went to.
It says Big Steve sent one Whips World gift membership.
Yep, and then you got to scroll down and see which one is green.
New Austin got that one.
Woohoo!
Man, you're so far behind. I don't know if I can find it.
You found it already.
Oh, it was Big Steve?
Yeah, are a thing. My favorite authentic taqueria makes tacos with 2 corn tortillas that are steamed. And the outer one is light, just lightly crisped with white queso and a whole wedge of avocado.
I don't like avocado either.
Really? I figured you'd love that.
Why? It's what really demolished the Gooday's habitat.
Really, soft tacos are the real tacos. I mean, I was kidding, obviously, because I grew up with the hard shell tacos. But if you go to Mexico, they're not giving you a hard taco shell. No Clash for me. Oh, there's Cat House. He's not going.
Oh, nuts. Well, the good news is I don't have an action figure for him yet.
Kevin says soft tacos are great for a soul part, and they taste great.
Darn it, I just lost the
ponytail. I wish I was gone, but unfortunately unable to. Maybe next year. Mary Oliver, I thought you were going. Weren't you going to meet me there? And so as soon as all
Mary
this
Oliver's
Clash
pretty
stuff is
cool.
over, we need to start hyping the Bluegrass Bash in June. Well, see, what you need is a Rico type YouTuber. If you want to step up and be that person, just promote the hell out of it, go to it, stream from it. That's basically all he did. And I'm not saying that he made the Keystone Clash what it is, but he certainly helped at least get the YouTubers there. I mean, it's always been big with the clubs, and I'm not even saying that the clubs necessarily like us being there, but you know, it is now. I mean, Scotty's proof in the pudding when he reads off how it's grown over the last couple of years, and that's
Well, Scott from Queen of Kings used to try to get us there. Like he told me that he'd let me stay at his house for it and stuff. And I something came up 2 years in a row, and then the whole COVID came up, so I never went. But and then Scotty took over after I think Scott took over. Oh, that's weird. Maybe you got to be named Scott to be able to run the show.
Sue Ann says, I'm always here hitting that like button, but I don't always talk anymore. Well, you need to talk, girl. The world needs more Sue Ann.
That's true.
What are you working on there, Ed?
I'll show you in a minute. I just put the glue on, so I need to spray it before I do anything. A little girl asked me to make an action figure of her, and she asked to be a Atlatl warrior. So this was my idea to make an Atlatl warrior. It's the first person to ever ask me. Well, that's not true. Big Steve asked me to make his action figure for him also, but his action figure sold out so fast I could never buy another one. But I just added ponytails because she has real long hair. It's oh gosh, it's Jenna Pease. No, not Jenna Pease.
Jody.
The Jody P. Too many P's. It's Jody P's daughter.
Speaking of P.
So I thought that was pretty cool. I think I've done a pretty good job with this action figure.
Yeah, looks good.
I got to pick some hands though, guys.
Sleeper,
Her hands
what's
were
going
green.
on? I saw you earlier, but I'm saying hello again. We don't have a date for that yet, Cheryl.
Guys, should I give her a big sword like this, or should I give her a lightsaber?
That might be a question for Jody, so you can, if she's a Marvel fan or a Star Wars fan.
Do you know whose sword this is?
That's Thanos's, right?
Wow, I'm really impressed. I'm very impressed. Well, let me grab the lightsaber because I think the lightsaber, it's just, this seems a little too thick for her hand.
Well, you could always whittle it down if you had to.
Oh, I hate doing that. I'll be right back. I'm going to get the
Cecil, brother, I mean, I wish I liked it more than I do. I mean, I like hot. It's not that I don't like hot. I just don't like hot for the sake of being hot. If it tastes good, I can kind of deal with it. But so much of that hot is just plain burn your face for no reason. There's so many hot sauces out there that just taste bad. They're just hot. I don't need that in my life. So always call her Diane. Basically, that is correct, Nancy.
See, this is the lightsaber.
Oh, that's what's his name's? No.
Well, It's one of the no, it's one of the Inquisitioners.
Oh,
I've got
not
a
one of
whole
those again.
no, I've got a couple
Yeah.
of these.
Have you ever tried? I can't say that word. Abondigas, abondigas soup. It's really good. Meatball soup. Abondigas. El
I would
el
love
bandigas.
that. They don't
If
have
it's Mexican soup, I don't like it already. I can tell you, right?
well, it's
Because
probably Italian.
they like to leave the bones in for flavor. But man, I didn't know that. And the first time I had Mexican soup, damn near broke my teeth. Hardly. I'm just now getting back to where he's talking when I was said the smartest man in the room. Sleeper barbecued grilled and oh my god, read Whippy read, could it be my what the f towel? I don't know what she's referring to. Hey vibes, good evening,
Vibes.
sir. He's gonna
Evening,
go after
Bubs.
me. I think I saw.
Awesome.
I have to check the old Fish Fam link to see exactly when he's going, but it was a couple hours out last time I looked.
I just picked these hands. They're perfect because they're already white.
Yeah. So the Clash.
Do you think is that little girl got left? Is she left-handed or right-handed?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't even know or heard her name information. Wild Fish Tanks won a lot of. Oh my god! I think I'm locked up again. No. Maybe.
I think that looks pretty cool, don't you?
Yep, looks good. So Wild, did you hear me? Wild Fish Tanks won a lot of medals last year, or was I frozen at that point?
That's Ryan.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
Ryan.
just
He
said.
won.
Ryan.
He always does well. A
Last year was his
burrito
first year.
is a flour tortilla. Yeah, and so are some tacos. They use you can choose between Whip is never going to catch up. No, a burrito
Here's
goes
Ryan.
in a taco.
I made Ryan. He's gonna hold 2 bags of fish or a trophy. But you see how I made? Isn't that awesome? The ribbons
Yeah,
that I made for him,
nice job. Looks
and
like
I'm
he's
gonna
got
make him some
barnacles.
glasses. I got to make
And
him
then he's
glasses tonight.
screaming at me. It went to NLA.
Oh, what is the date of that thing, the bluegrass deal? Because I'm already committed to one thing in June.
J Rock, what's going on, buddy? Oh man, I gotta get something different. That just comes out of my mouth without even thinking about it anymore. Weird, you're talking about tacos, and I have a birria taco in front of me. Birria. Birria?
After this show, I'm going to drive to Taco Bell and get myself a burrito. I don't care what anybody says.
I think you should do it.
So
I cheat.
I got
The Hispanic wife makes tortillas, tacos, and enchiladas. You know what turned me on to what finally got me to come around was I'm gonna make myself so hungry. I need a minute. What do I
these guys
call
are all part of
the
the
wrapped in
syndicate.
corn, actual corn cob.
Oh, tamales.
Tamales. I've
Okay.
eaten tamales that my mom and dad made. My mom and dad are very good cooks. They cannot do tamales, and I thought, well, Jesus, if you can't, if this is terrible. And then I had a tamale that was brought to me by way of the Hispanic people I work with. And I was like, oh my God. There's Tommy G. What's going on, Tommy Guns? Thank you, Big Steve. This is not the first time your generosity has allowed me to see behind the curtain. Although the curtain here is pretty much down. I have to come up with some membership ideas for y'all. Yep, Scott and Liz
Yeah.
and Chris Biggs was one of the people too. That's right. Zenny's letting us know. Or why I considered going to the Clash a while back. You know, I know Scott takes a little bit of heat because he basically bailed on the hobby. But I mean, that he's such a good dude. I mean, I've never actually met him, but I've talked to him through Facebook and YouTube, and him and Liz are just, at least from the outside looking in, down to earth, good people.
They are.
I mean, they're no local Austin, but they're good people.
Well, nobody's local Austin. And you know what? Maybe it's like people like local Austin that's making me like Texas even more.
Well, and Zenny.
I don't know. I've never actually met her. She might be really mean to me when I first meet her.
She might be. You know, Steven knocked me down and stepped on my throat the first time I met him, just because I dared say hello to him.
Stephen P.
Yep.
1, 2,
He's
3.
a big bully. He's a big bully. You guys got to watch out. If you're meeting him for the first time, do it cautiously. He will knock you right down. Ed, I need to commission you to make an Optimus Prime for depth charge tank. I don't know if you knew that, but depth charge and Suen are married, or
Optimus.
they're together. I shouldn't say they're you know, presumptuous of me to say you're married, but they are a couple.
That's awesome. This is where I keep my little badges and stuff, little bitty things. These are all going to be Zendikit badges, and I'm going to glue them on my characters today as we talk.
Cool. So make a note.
Everybody but Zen gets one.
Make a mental note there. Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime might be really hard.
That's right up your alley because you like it hard. You're talking about wood today. I heard all kinds of weird stuff. Mary Oliver says, Whip, I was trying to win tickets, was planning to do cooking at Skipper's tailgate part. That's what I thought. Jesse still heard he was taking a grab a few of your Adonis. Yeah, I thought for sure you were coming.
Jody just got her badge. I'm gonna put the N. I'm gonna put this symbol on it.
You mean Z?
Yeah, the Z. It's an N when it's this way, but yeah.
Yeah. Don't make it an
N. These are all the YouTubers that are holding them.
Gotcha.
And I don't have any of their heads. I've got 6 guys that all like this. And I can't figure out how to use the 3D printer to make heads. But these really have to have the right head. So I'm just going to put helmets on them all. And then give them names.
39. Oh my God, I'm so far behind. Big sword. All right, I'm going to zip through here real quick. Just give me a minute. If you're talking, you can talk to the crowd, but
okay, guys, where should the badge be on these guys? Should it be right in the middle? Because look, it's kind of flat right in the middle. Would it be weird to have it right smack in the middle, the Z? and I guess I should look here. New Austin just waved at me. He doesn't know if it should go up or not. Oh man, you know what? Tommy Silver's here, the aquatic news show guy. I watched a couple episodes yesterday of those, and they're fantastically made. They're like PBS.
Oh yeah, I've been watching this stuff. Somehow I got unsubbed or I was still subbed, but I wasn't all. You know how it was like customized or something. Either I hit the wrong button or YouTube did some YouTube stuff, and so I binged a bunch of his stuff a couple weeks ago.
I've been subbed to him since I used to watch him when he was like normal Tommy Silver Creek.
Yeah, but now it's a whole different channel. You know that, right?
So,
I mean, it's a.
Well, I guess I wasn't getting my notifications till now for the Aquatic News Network because I'm finally getting my notifications. And man, you guys should go check out Tom's stuff. Tell Ed I got a 5-pack of hot sauce to do like we did last year. Does anybody know if Larry D is coming? I think Larry D said he's not coming, and that would be so awesome. Big Steve.
He did say he can't make it this year.
That was so much fun having Larry D teach us how to taste hot sauce. And I know that sounds crazy, teach you how to, but it really was. Because I never noticed the flavors in hot sauce till that day.
All right, I'm going to try to read this, even though I can barely see. I'm behind, but Keystone Clash Club award is for the club with the most points, which are compiled by number of placing entries, cares, best cichlid, best killie, best in show, and reserve of show, etc. So that's how it's determined.
But you see, if all the YouTuber people, if maybe we have to actually form a club, but I could say, well, we're all members to Whip Show. And say we're a club. All you have to do is be a member to Whip. And
yeah, let's do that.
Boy, it'd be awesome.
And then he said each of those things get a certain amount of points and gets entered into the formula.
Well, I talked to Grant.
Fidio has no bones. I might have to try that one because, man, I like to chew. And if you chew a bone, that's hard on your teeth. I see a clip coming of that. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
I'm not eating no bones. But
also has the Keystone Clash individual award for the one person who does the best, which is usually Ryan, right?
Well, it was Ryan maybe last year, but it's normally that lady that owns Super Cichlids.
Oh, yeah, she does very well, too.
Last year, I think she took the year off.
Truth Ben, I didn't catch what Zen said. Son of a biscuit.
The most I've ever won is 6 medals. Last year, I only won 2, I think.
All right, I can't go back that far, but it wasn't addressed to me anyway, so it's okay. There was 1 or 2 people between Scott and I running the Clash.
So were their names Scott?
Yeah. We'll see if Whip gets to that comment before Vibes has to start. Vibes goes in about 20 minutes. Well, damn, son, I'm still going to be going in 20 minutes. My show's from 8 to 10 Central, so sorry. I don't think he's coming because his partner has health issues. Yes, that's what I heard as well.
Oh, no.
Yep. and they are gonna have to evolve eventually or die out. She's talking about the member or the clubs by her old old school. Don't talk to anybody. Don't share any information. All old curmudgeons.
That's how the Deep South IFGA is. I tried to get them to let the Tennessee when we first started the Tennessee Fish Mafia. Well, like we had a whole group of active people that wanted to go and have fun and do stuff together. And then the COVID happened and we never did anything again. But they were going to have their show. And I asked if we could have like 8 YouTubers go there from Tennessee and talk to people. And they could tell us like about the fish. And we could, because what they do is the IFGA is they tell people in the newspaper to come and look at all their guppies. And when I was there by myself, I was the only person explaining to people what guppies were and what they were looking for in the contest, their colors, tails, all that stuff. And I'm like, this is so stupid that I'm the only guy willing to talk to these people walking in off the street. So I thought it'd be fun if all the YouTubers went there, and there's a really good barbecue place in Murfreesboro right next to the hotel. We could all eat there. Should Mr. Zen also have a Syndicate badge on?
Absolutely. He is the highest ranking member of the syndicate. So Zen says it's June 25th through the 28th for the bluegrass thing.
Okay, let me find out when G.I. Joe Fest is. Where's my phone? There it is. G.I. Joe Fest 2026, Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, you almost said it wrong. We eat Mexican food
June 26th through the 28th.
At least of the time. Are you kidding me?
I'm not. So I will not be attending the Bluegrass because there's only one G.I. Joe Fest.
There's only one Blue Fest. Those are my henchmen? They are, Zenny.
These are... Now, I could never get the helmets or their faces with the 3D printer yet, so they're just all going to wear helmets on the first day. I could have put the badge on the front of the helmet. But they wear these riot-looking helmets. Stormtrooper riot helmets.
It'll look better on the chest.
Okay. So, let me find a head to stick on one of these guys. Where's a head? I just need a head to put on...
Hispanic grandmas make the best tamales.
Oh, man. True. There was... So, that girl I was telling you about, Maria, that was Marie, her mother-in-law would make tamales and bring them in on Thursdays to our factory. And she would go around and order them at like the first hour of the day, and then she'd bring them in for lunch. And I'd always buy 8, and then I'd eat them for dinner that night too. She'd make red chicken, or no, it was green chicken tamales or red pork tamales. And I'd only get the pork because that green sauce is hot.
Yeah, which fooled me because I figured the green would be easier on me the first time I tried. I had the choice. I went with the green instead of the red, and that was a bad decision.
That's what they're going to look like.
The tamales are mostly lard. Well,
I bet you they're more corn.
Most Mexican food is Beto is pretty fatty.
Oh my! I'm gonna go to war with somebody who's saying that Mexican food's all lard.
Beto, I started working again. Started a job for the first time in 8 years yesterday. Well, congratulations!
Well, congrats!
What are you doing? Hey, Ross Baltimore, what's going on? I said it again.
Mr.
I
Baltimore.
am really gonna have to watch my stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing for a living? What are you doing to bring in the bacon? Other than
Ross Baltimore?
butchering? No, Tommy gun.
Tommy?
That's why they taste so good, Beto. Yeah, exactly. Tamales being sold door to door is the only thing I miss about apartment living. You know, they don't, and the crews don't bring them in like they used to either, which is kind of sad for me because I really liked, because they were selling for like $10 for a freaking gallon bag of them. I don't know how many were in there, but it had been like 20 or 30 for $10. Yeah, bring it to me all day long. Tamales are life. Zenny says Scott seemed to have found something else that brings him joy. Yeah, photography. He's damn good at it too. And there was a lot of drama for them on Fish. I didn't know that. What kind of drama could they have gotten into? I swear to God, people are. Ugh.
Whenever you get, the bigger you get, the more trolls you get.
I suppose.
Okay, like Mr. Zen's head is going to change once I get the 3D printer, but this is his head right now.
Why is he black?
Does it matter?
Well, he's not black.
He's wearing a hood.
Oh. Okay.
Because nobody's ever seen what he looks like. His little thing is just a little black profile. So in a guy with a suit and a black tie.
Oh, you know what? I guess you're right. But Zenny has told me he's got long hair, so I just
I know what he looks like. I know what he looks like. He
How do you
actually
know
sent
what he
me a
looks like?
picture. I've seen him a couple times, but he sent me a picture for the 3D head once I figure out how to print 3D heads. Because like with Matt, I'll be able to look up Liquid Zoo's head off of, online videos, but you can't look them up for Mr. Zen. So I'm going to have to, I needed pictures of his head.
Alishon says, I know Scott and Liz quite well, good people. I think Scott will be back at some point. I hope so, because, I mean, I watched his, I wouldn't say he was the first one I came across, but when I did finally find him, I mean,
he's a big fish guy.
I was cannot miss, boy, I cannot speak today. Can't miss that show kind of a show. I got a hang on the back from Higer today. I haven't had time to play with it yet, but it looks like it has a settling tank in it for debris. Really? Is it the one like Ben? See, I got it right that time. Ben Ochart has? Does it sit pretty high? Does it sit high on the rim? Because he got one from them that is just, I mean, it sits 6 inches above the tank. I'm like, woo, that's kind of ugly, but he says it works good, so that's what really matters. J-Rock, I've seen that at Trader Joe's frozen area. Wait a minute.
I miss Trader Joe's.
I must have missed something that J-Rock said. That's the problem with trying to catch up. I miss a bunch of crap.
Now, if this girl poses her action figure a lot, she's going to see a lot of paint or the underneath paint.
Yeah, if you're going to the Keystone Clash, just put a yes or a no. Or a Y or an N if you don't even want to type it all out.
Now, are we going to go to that all-you-can-eat buffet, Amish buffet? Oh, I just found the extra frog.
I don't know what that means.
This frog, I painted all these last week, and I could not find this frog anywhere. I searched everywhere.
except for right there to the left of where you're sitting, right in front of you.
Should I paint it? I don't know if I should even paint it.
Yeah, you should paint it.
Try to sell it. I don't know.
Paint
Is
it,
anybody
sell
going to
it.
buy these frogs? I've got two. I don't know if anybody's going to buy them.
You don't know till you put them out there and see. So good, so many flavors.
I just have so
And I'm
much stuff to
surprised by
do.
the packets. They really are spot on for the flavor.
I'm going to have two frogs. And I'll be
We got
literally, I'll
Monster,
be surprised if the
Zenny.
two frogs sell. Scuba Stevo says, I'll buy a frog. You're hilarious.
I just texted Scott and told him he needs to come next weekend. That would be so cool. I would love to meet him in person. And the way I understand it, he's not that far away. I mean, he's not around the corner
No,
necessarily, but he's
I think he's pretty close. Okay, now let's do Shady. Where'd Shady's cloak go? There it is.
You guys are going to make me blush. Keep going.
Who are we making blush?
Tommy, when we were talking about how good his
Oh, dude,
videos are.
they are. They're super good. I was enjoying them considerably.
$310 is here. Hey, buddy. Almost said it. Almost said it. Do
Did
you
he
have a
ever
channel
say,
doing custom figures, Ed? I customize a lot and could use some pointers on paint. Well, paint is tough because he uses Krylon, whatever, right? Some kind of Krylon. What is that called?
most of the stuff I use is the cheap stuff from Walmart?
And then
Acrylic.
the stuff for the sculptures has to be the concrete stuff, right? So it doesn't
Yeah,
get
if it
toxic.
goes underwater, it has to be. I want to make it so this jacket is spread out like this, and I'm going to put bags of fish inside of it. Because, like, do you have a picture of what his cool fish punk looks like?
Not right with me. All that stuff is upstairs, unless I got one in here.
I got to find something that's the right size. But who said
Got
that they
another
make
fish.
action figures?
Oh, I do have
Oh,
one.
night, Skipper. Skipper just said goodnight. I didn't know Skipper was here.
If he was here, I didn't know it. So see how he's holding this giant bag of fish right there? That's what Ed is going to do in the jacket.
Yeah, I'm going to fill his jacket with a whole bunch of fish too. Unless you think I should just keep the jacket down.
Maybe you should keep it down if you're trying to duplicate the image.
See, I can do this. And where'd my guy with the hat go? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. So pull it down a little, Whip, so we can see it better.
Well, I need to back it off a little bit then.
See, it'd be like this.
God dang it. Yeah.
Let's see if I can pull his hand out of his jacket. Oh, this
last year's auction got. Oh, I missed it. It's too fast.
See, I could do it like this.
I think that would be better. I mean, just personally, if you're looking to match the image. If you don't care about that, then do what you want to do.
Yeah, I think I'll just match the image because it's easier. I was going to use my heat gun. And form it so it was wide, but I think I'm going to do it just like that. I think I'm going to paint his tie solid black, though.
Yeah, That's how it is on the picture. I have this one too.
I might paint one side of his face black. I don't know. Unfortunately, he has glasses on. The action figure. I got to make an action figure. I got to make glasses tonight too. I don't know where my needle nose pliers are.
All right, guys. I am going to jump to the bottom just so I can get caught up. If you had something witty or important, I am from 310 saying hello to Uncle. I'm going to miss everything in the middle. Except for this. She has said, y'all are my club. I haven't found a local freshwater club in my town. There is a saltwater one. All right, I'm down to the bottom. Hey, Jose's here. Hello, hello. And then Depth Charge says, Ed, I customize Transformer figures. I use the same acrylic paint from Walmart.
Oh, nice. It's so affordable. And then where's the paint? Then I coat it with that stuff. I would rather spray paint it, but the humidity never goes below 70 here. All summer long, my humidity was never low enough to use spray paint. It's
So
tough.
riddle me this, Batman. I'm going to have to do something here though first. No, I don't. I'm going to show you something.
No, keeps running.
I'm going to show you something, Ed. Gonna show you something. Not sure what I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you something. Let's see if I can do this without making everybody go deaf. I'm going to mute this and go like that. Is that working? Nope. Oh, that's a good. Shot of my chin.
That's awesome, though, Depth Charge. I'd love to see some of your Transformers that you've made and done. I've never made a Transformer. I also love Voltron.
How do you flip the camera?
I've never had a Voltron toy.
Oh, there's good.
Can you hear me or am I too far away?
I made the tie solid black. I can hear you.
I don't remember this being so hard.
Oh,
Camera. Oh, there.
I got to make TJ Autocross's head.
Oh, that's better.
Where did his head go? I think I'm doing too many things at once, and I keep losing. Oh, I found his head.
So. Do you see this, Ed?
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
How do I transport it?
That is so awesome. I have never produced that many in my life. I get like 16 at a time. That is insane. Those are Synodontis petricola, guys. And I think he called it miniature or dwarf Synodontis petricola. I'm not for sure if that's what he said or not. but is it like the same as the cuckoo, but people were getting confused, so they started calling him dwarf? Uh-oh, we lost him. Well,
Yeah, I couldn't do the echo anymore. The echo was driving me crazy. But yeah, those are. I think some people call them dwarf cuckoo or whatever that, however you say, but they're Synodontis petricola, not the Synodontis multi something or other, which is the true cuckoo.
well, these ones you don't need a cichlet. Maybe the cuckoo you have to have a cichlet. I don't know. You know, the true cuckoo. But I made a cake. I have an episode of Craft Ed, which you'll never be able to find because I don't list what I made on all the episodes, and I've been doing it for like 5 years. But how to make a petricola cave for breeding. I had to make
really?
another one. I had
Yeah,
to
you
make
should.
another one. And it's with PVC, and mine is a little bit of Mitchell Broomer's and a little half of his idea
Did
and
you?
half of LRB's idea. And mine just looks the nicest because I stole a little bit of both of their style.
Wow, Depth Charge has over 300 of them. Woo-wee. 300 Transformers. Hey Ben.
Transformers.
Yeah, Danny V's here. Hey Danny.
Danny?
Yeah. So my question to you, Ed, I don't normally sell or trade or show fish. How would you transport that many fish in a bucket?
Yes, in a 5-gallon bucket. But are you going to bag them
No.
wherever you're going to sell them? Because you're going to have to bag them.
I did buy
You could
bags.
also,
I bought bags and ammonia remover. You know, the little square things. Although they're not square yet, I have to cut them up. But are
let
they
me grab
all
something.
spoken for? Are you going to the Clash? Because I don't ship. I ship one time. That was to David over at Elfish Aquatics, and it cost me $63. So clearly, I don't know how to do it. I'm not. If I were to try to sell all those fish, I'd go broke, or I'd have to charge you a crap ton of money.
What's the super cichlid or the super Corey guy that lives in Ohio, I think?
What?
Famous guy. Well, he puts all of his Corys and catfish in these orange containers. So I save them for myself if I ever want to do it. This one hasn't been cleaned out and everything. It's just like my mom or dad will put that on there so they don't throw it away. But he actually sells them all in these type of things.
Hey, Jason.
What is that guy's name? Come on, somebody help me here. You guys know who's there. The super, like the guy
Jesse.
that like knows his plecos and his
Eric
Corys.
Bodrock.
Bodrock, yeah. Thank you. He was.
That's
if you go
Alishon
to,
being the smartest guy in the room again.
thank you, Alishon. So he puts them all in juice containers. You know, you clean it out super good. But
Right.
when the first time I ever saw it, the first time I met the guy, he was wearing a mask and I didn't know who he was. And I was like, okay, I want these Corys that he has, but I don't know if they look legit. And it was him. And then he had a pleco that hadn't been named yet, and he was saying it was going to be named, and James wanted it. But he was like, I think it's just a hybrid. I don't know if I can trust this guy. And it turned out it wasn't a hybrid, It was actually a new one that was legit. But we didn't know it was him till afterwards. And it was during the COVID, and we had to walk through this line to get through the whole fish sale thing. And we went through 4 different rooms of fish sales, and we had to be 5 feet or 6 feet apart from everybody, and you couldn't just go back. So you had to buy the fish right there on the spot. So we were the first ones. We stayed at the hotel that night, and by the time we came back, he had sold out.
Oh, yeah.
But that's actually where I got my Petricolas. I got my Petricolas right next to him from another guy.
Oh. Yeah, Mary, I was really hoping you would show up. Maybe you should just drive out there for a day, and then I can give you some. You don't even have to buy them. Just make the drive out. Although I did promise like 30 of them to my fellow dungeon players, D&D players. Sounds like it. Jesse too had a bunch, bought some at his house and some at Aquashella. I don't know if he has any left. Price not bad. Give him a call if you want any. What is she looking for? I missed what you're looking for, June.
I haven't bred mine in over a year.
Yeah, well, these guys haven't bred again since the first week and a half I had them.
Well, you don't
Mary
need
isn't. She wasn't lying when I said that was a surprise spawn. I mean, I had no idea. Jason told me that they were a breeding group, but I mean, I had them for a week. Yeah. They weren't even out of quarantine yet. They've been stuck in quarantine for a year. Well, not a year, but
since June.
Close.
I think you've had them since June.
Looking to get whipfish. Oh, I wish I could get some out to you. Although, well, you got some smaller species. You don't have all Oscars. I'll be bagging some up for the show, and some will go in buckets. Yeah, I don't want to bag them for 13 hours.
You can put them in water bottles too, and all sorts of things. Like I'll ship in water bottles, and the fish live. That was Dr. Anthony who told me about water bottles, and it works. I sent fish all the way to California in a water bottle, and they lived.
In a water bottle. And June said she did it with a water bottle.
That's awesome.
Oinky's here. Hello, Oinky. She says, hi, Whip and Ed. Everyone, I'll try to be here in chat as long as I can. I'm currently very sick with the CSF leak side effects. Oh, it jumped. And my eyes are still half open from the double-sided infection. Yikes.
Yeah, it royally sucks.
When Petricola spawned for me, I found babies and hang on the back filters. Eggs were sucked up, hatched, and fry fed on excess food sucked up into the water column. I believe, you know what? I probably should have checked that out.
I hope Winky will be good enough to come to the clash. That would really suck.
It doesn't sound like it, but you never know. Miracles do happen. My first fish shipment was Daniken. Talk about stress. Yeah, right. How did the puffer make it to you safe and sound? June? I know Jeff Pelham sent you his puffer, but I never did hear if that survived the trip or not.
I just got black paint on my hand.
Oh yeah,
Got to
you
get
did.
this off.
My Petricola never spawned. Oh, Adam.
Well, Adam, okay, the trick is to take them, like I said, make a cave, take black marbles and put it in a bowl underneath the cave. So it's an open face cave underneath. And they'll go in there on the now, and some people say it's crazy, but I've heard professional people tell me this, and it's worked for me. Full moons are when with gravitational pull somehow, they're more active and they go in and they really drop their babies on full moons, even though they can't see the moon. Somehow they say the gravitational pull, and that's the night. And I just did like literally I've only done it once because that was all I needed to do. And I put the bowl in, I took the bowl out and I put it in a separate 20 long all by itself. And I had 16 babies come out of that one bowl from one night. If I would have left it in maybe for 3 nights, I may have gotten something more like what Whip had.
I didn't even know.
But
all
they'll
that's
eat
in
their
there-
babies.
All
Or
that was
they'll
in
eat
there
their
when
egg.
that happened was because that little cave thing that's in there now that they all dart into when I walk up, that wasn't even in
Yep.
there yet. It was just 5 adults. That there was one piece of eucalyptus, which you probably saw in there, and the fake plant.
That's awesome.
And I looked, and the eucalyptus has like a cavity in the middle, and I'm assuming that's where they laid the eggs. But I'm like looking in there, and I'm like, holy crap! There's a baby Dickfeldi in there, a Julie Dichromis Dickfeldi, and I'm like, so the last bunch of quarantine fish that I had a baby. That's how long I kept him in there for.
That's awesome.
So I missed him. I didn't even realize he was in there. And then as I'm looking at him, I'm like, wait a second, there's a lot of like lice running around on the gravel. That can't be good. Wait a minute, those aren't lice. Those look like fish. So I grabbed a picture and I sent it to Jason, and I'm like, is that Petricola? And he goes, that's too small. I can't see that. I'm like, well, I guess we wait till it grows up. And sure enough, and then the more I messed with it, the more I'm like, damn, there is a lot of them in there.
Oh.
June says Jabba made it here and is in quarantine. That's awesome.
Does June have anybody that's named after Star Trek people? Like, does she have a Bones?
Whip, use small bucket, catch them out, no net. Then could use 5-gallon buckets, like half full. Yeah, that's how I was planning on doing it. I've got I don't know if it's handy. Yeah, right here. This is my transport bucket for. It's got a screw-on lid, so it can't splash out. And then I drilled a hole so that the air pump can sit up on top. Then it rattles like a son of a gun. So I had to add this little doily, so it's not quite so loud.
I'm transporting, I think, my one little G'day in a whole 5-gallon bucket.
Well, that's what I was worried about. I mean, there's so many of them. I was nervous that they might spoil the water because they're going to be going from 29 to like less than 5, because I'm not going to fill it all the way up, obviously. So maybe I should bring some water to do a swap out or something about halfway through. I don't know.
The last time I used the water from that hotel, it killed all my fish. So that's why I'm bringing,
bringing
a
my
whole
own.
5-gallon bucket. Yeah.
I'm bringing 20 gallons. That's something else I have to do tomorrow. I bought these 5-gallon jugs. I got 4 of them.
Nice.
So that's going to happen. I'll probably fill them and then fill up the bucket and then go fill it again.
Baby cat came over and said hi to me.
My baby
She's on the
cat.
floor.
Whip, I read that one already. Ed, I can't find a cave to attach to the front glass. How can I make one?
Okay. Are you doing like let's talk about it.
Hey, Jesse.
Is this like a cave that you want for Cory cats to go under the gravel to attach to the front glass? Or is it something that you want bettas to swim through? Who's asking here?
That was June.
Oh boy, I wonder what size fish she's got. Giant fishes.
Well, she's got smaller fish too. Whip, what day are you leaving the Clash? I'm leaving Sunday, so if you come in Sunday, I will not see you. Oinky.
What time are you leaving on Sunday?
Dark 30. I'm hoping to be out of there by 5 a.m. or so.
Dark. Oh gosh, yeah, you're right. That is early.
I need to be in quarantine until at least next Saturday. Yeah, I'll miss you, but there's always next year, or maybe we can catch up at one of the other events. You just gotta be healthy for like a week and a half at one stretch. You've been struggling with that for a while now.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Whip, just because we can't grow real plants, our fish still love us by using plants we have available to them. Darn right. That's all I can keep in there that's green. Jesse says Whip is a cross between Hulk Hogan and Diamond Dallas Page. See, now a lot of people used to say I looked like
Got
the
more
Undertaker.
hair.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't see the Undertaker, but that was a big man. Oh, Fanatic Freaks is here. Hey, bud. Fantastic.
Hey. But I was about to say
Eddie did a
well,
$2 super chat. Look at you, 19 subs away. 19.
He's one of these guys.
Oh, he's a Syndicate.
Yeah, he's a Syndicate. All the Iowa guys are Syndicates.
How did Iowa get nominated?
Well, so I originally wanted 2 henchmen, and I wanted it to be Austin and Matt. And then I said, "Can you come up with 2 more guys?" And she said, "Well, I would like to have Jody P be her head henchman." So that's why I made her like the one with the big gun. And then she said Mike also. So that's 3. And then I got to I'll make 3 more people members, because I don't know if there's a third or a 4th, 5th, and 6th.
You definitely have. Who are the ones you said? Mike, Jody, and who?
Matt.
Matt.
Liquid
Okay.
Zoo.
I was gonna say you definitely got Matt. he's right there. And Austin. Alishon says add a chunk of polyfilter to each bucket. How many buckets do you think I should split them up? I can go buy more buckets. And how big a chunk? Like big enough for them all to hide under?
If you want to make it so they don't stress out, just put any ornament in there, like put a skull in there or something.
Well, won't that roll around? I don't want to crush anybody.
Oh, well, yeah, not while they're traveling, but like when you're While you're traveling, it's going to be dark and they won't be stressed out. But once people can see them and there's light and stuff, you can
Well,
give
that's what
them
I'm going to
something
bring.
to
I'm
hide.
going to bring a 20-gallon to set up on that table, that fourth table that I bought to stick in our area there. I'm going to just put them on that.
Nice.
And then whatever I don't use, Susie can use to put her stuff on, because we're going to be in a corner. I saw they put my name on Susie's. I don't know why. Did you see that?
I've got
Yeah, you're in the middle, and then they got Rico's daughter, who I forget the name of her place, but that was on your left, and then Susie's on your right, and then they have my name under there for some reason. And that's when I asked Scotty, I said, "Can I still buy a table?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." So now I'm going to make a square out of it, basically.
well,
Water change is a good idea. Okay, then I will definitely bring some.
what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying.
Something highly
well-
intelligent, I'm sure.
It sounds so. Do we have two sides actually, or just
Yeah.
one corner?
You have two corners. You have you can do.
So I might,
Let me see if I still have the picture.
because I figured with the action figures that I'm going to put them in a fish tank, an 80-gallon fish tank. All these action figures, and I'll put a light on top of them.
I think I deleted the picture.
It's so goofy because I mean, action figures aren't going to bring us any money or anything, so it's just kind of goofy to do this. But I think it's going to be fun to have people see themselves and take their photo with their action figure.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you want to set that up. If you're going to just put it right in the center of the table so that people can see them, and then put your merchandise around them, or if you're going to set
I
it
was
behind you, but then the people won't
I
be
was
able to see
thinking
it so
putting
well.
it on the end. I was thinking the opposite end of yours.
You know, where's the trash?
Since there's no money involved with this, it should be on the side. Or behind us. I could even just buy a small card table and put it on there.
Well, hell. I'm just going to have to break down
You got a breakdown.
and go
And
look
make a
over here.
friend.
Sorry, everybody. Ed, entertain the masses for me for real quick.
I used to know how to play that on my
That's the
saxophone.
wrong one. That's the wrong song. You had Sanford and Son going before.
Well, yeah. My trumpet used to be so much better. I've kind of gotten old and weak. But
I'm old and
yeah,
weak.
I am. Now, okay, so now they were talking in the at Foxy's about a $30 food card or drink card to
So
be able
look.
to get drinks. And I asked,
Yeah.
well, could I get a drink? Yes.
No, you finish up what you're saying.
Well, I asked if I could get a drink card if there's pop, because I don't know if I'm going to be that interested in drinking that much.
Yeah, unfortunately,
liquor.
probably you're going to have to buy that stuff or bring it. I didn't.
Well, but then they said that we get it with our package or with our ticket.
Yeah, when you bought your VIP ticket. All right, Ed, are you looking?
Yes.
Okay, so you see, you're in the middle. This is a block, so it goes all the way around us.
Well, I hope
that?
Ariel will let me put the action figures on the end.
So you can put them Oh man, I can't do it. You can maybe
At
put
the
them
bottom?
here, but that's where I was going to put the fish.
Yeah.
Is over
If you
here.
put your fish there, I could put my action figures at the end, right there.
Yeah. And I can't keep it in the zone, man. But anyway,
It's
yeah.
all
So
good.
that's. And then we got Science Scale right behind us, and Night Owl, and Laura from LJ's Shrimp Lake to Land is going to be right behind us too.
That's awesome.
So that's going to be a good little island people can circle.
Is Father Fish coming back this year?
I doubt it. I didn't. Let me look. I can probably look on there and see. If he is, I don't think he's going to be a vendor. I don't remember seeing his name on here.
You know, the one action figure I'm mad that I never was able to get is Mike's from New Local Austin. I really wanted to make a walrus Tic Tac one. Like when I first met him.
You didn't do Father Fish. He is going to be there. He's got the whole end cap.
Wow.
So he's going to be the booth.
Awesome.
He's going to be the island down from us.
Good deal.
All right. Where are we at? We got 20 minutes. Let me see if I can get caught up. Oinky says, my CSF leak started when I broke my nose and cribiform plate. I don't know what a cribiform plate is. At 12,
her
and
head.
no one took me to the doctor. It wasn't diagnosed until I was 25 and didn't get it fixed until I was 39 with 2 surgeries, then 7 months. Later, a car hit me for no reason and burst it open again. Now it's a question if it can be patched again at all. Fantastic Freaks is laughing. I'm sure it was because I said something hilarious.
Oh, okay.
You told me to tell you who else was in Iowa. That's all I could come up with. That was Zenny. Those Petricola babies are so adorable.
They truly are.
I've never counted them, Alshon. I don't know, but if you were watching, there's got to be close to 50 or 60, maybe 100 in there, right? I mean, there's a ton of them.
There's a lot.
I have to count them. I guess I have to count them to find out. But I mean, they move around so much. There's no way without pulling them out individually. I don't know how to.
Well, you can take a single photo, and there's a app that'll count everything in the photo.
Really?
Yeah, it's like because I did it for guppies once. All the guppies I caught, and it counted it instantly. It made a little red dot over each one, and said 262 that we can see unless there's someone over each other.
So Oinky says, being able to
Yep.
see my brain in the doctor office while sitting in his chair with a simple scope is fun. I bet. Glitchy, do you do the Eye of the Tiger from Rocky?
You know, that was by Survivor, and those guys came to my photo studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was only for passport photos. It wasn't for anything cooler than that. And I told him that,
Alishan answered before I found it. You guys can set up that area however you want. Yeah, I think we're just going to do 2 in the front and 2 on the sides. And if there's tables available the day of, we might get another one just to put behind us, for stuff, not to be displayed or anything, but just for putting stuff down.
yeah,
But
and I mean, I might,
that'll depend on if there's anything left. Because for $10, why not?
for sure. Well, and I might even buy a small table.
Is that allowed, Scotty?
wanted
Can you
to
just
buy
bring your
one.
own? Because I could just bring one if that's the case.
Yeah, you can bring your own stuff too. You can bring your own chairs and stuff.
The woman I care for has her left nostril cemented shut, and shut goes through her cemented shut and shut goes through her sinus. Just a thought.
My sinuses are terrible.
You can just ask Chat GPT to count any picture. No, you can't, can you?
Yeah, there's like apps. Why would we lie about that to you, Whip?
That doesn't
like
seem
you.
like it's real. That sounds like something that people do in science fiction movies. Are you bringing all of them? I would use several buckets. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to go. Yeah, I'm bringing them all. I have zero use for these things. I did not want to breed them. I was not trying to breed them. I no longer have an outlet because Jason and Joanna quit doing the swap thing.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're done.
Why?
He was tired of it.
Lot
He
of
wants
work.
to get back to his roots, and he's tearing down that side of the fish room so he can make it more of a viewing. What do you call that? Like a gallery. He wants to be
Fish
more
room?
like a gallery. Yeah, more than a working fish room.
Can anybody remember, is TJ Autocross's number 32 or 3?
I have no idea. Hey, Glitchy.
Let me find
How much
TJ
is it to
Autocross.
get into the Keystone Clutch? It's kind of pricey, Glitchy. I don't remember. $80, $100? What is it?
I don't remember. I think it was half price if you bought it before the end of February or something. Boy, it's been a long time since I text messaged TJ Autocross.
Yeah, but that's
Lots of spam.
sorry. I lost the internet connection again.
Oh,
I don't know when I
on
lost
TV.
it, but how much I read that one. Also, do not feed them for 2-3 days. Yeah, I know that one for sure. I'll probably feed them on Monday, and then I won't feed them again until we get there.
He's 32.
32. Oh, damn it. Thanks. Yes, no problem. I did, Mary. I kept 5 to go with the 5 I had. So now I have 10. I might keep 2 more just to make it an even dozen.
Of course, I got a terrible paintbrush.
So Scotty says that he thinks the VIP is $100, general pass is $75, and a single day pass is $50. So it's only $50 if you're only coming in for a day only.
Poor Oinky bought the whole pass.
Well, I mean, if you want to give it away or sell it, you can make some of that money back.
Well, she probably wants the T-shirt and the grab bag.
Are they going to mail that to her?
I'll give it to her.
Oh yeah, I guess that would. What am I thinking? You could just mail it to her.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to paint a 3 and this stupid paintbrush is really flimsy, so it's really hard to get a good line.
Oh, what's that? Sorry.
I'm trying to write 32 on here or paint 32, but this paintbrush is such a weak brush. It's just falling apart and I can't get a nice straight line because it keeps smearing.
Glitchy. Now Scotty is biased because he's the president of the event, but Aquashella, people give Aquashella a hard time because it's more vendor based, and I get that. But Aquashella, before they screwed it all up, is exactly the same as the Clash and the what's the one that was the same name as the horse race.
Oh, the original.
Kentucky.
Well,
What was the Kentucky
the original
one? The
is the Triple Crown.
Triple
The
Crown.
original Aquashella was probably the best for YouTubers because they treated you so well. I mean,
I'm not
they
even
would buy
talking
us
about that.
dinner
I'm talking about
and have fun. That people got to hang out and have fun in our
right,
booth.
and that was fun. Yeah, but there were so many YouTubers there, so many YouTubers that and I just hung out with a lot of different guys and gals that you only get to see on the little screen here, and that's what I liked about Aquashella. I mean, I don't go there. Honest, I don't even go to the Clash to buy things, which I know that irritates the crap out of the club members. But I'm just going there to visit with people I don't get to see very often, like Ed and Rico and Zenny, who I haven't met yet in person, and Killer Kitty, and I'm trying to remember people I haven't met yet. Mark, if you may. I've met Chris, but yeah, I get to see Chris and
Jason, the Degenerate.
Kalish. We're going to get to meet Kalish for the first time. And Jason's is a trip every time I go. That guy, he's such a good dude. He made me a drink. He was half in the bag. He's making this concoction up, and it was damn good too. But yeah, I don't know. The difference is, where the Clash pulls what, Scotty, 1,000 people, 500 to 1,000 people.
Oh, I think it's like 350 to 450.
The Aquashella will bring in 5, 6, 7,000 people. So if you're not somebody who likes a crowd, then yes, Clash is better. And this year, there's going to be a crap ton of YouTubers at the Clash, so it will be equally as good or better. But I don't know that that's always the case.
The Clash is a lot more intimate and a lot more fun, and you can learn a lot more at the Clash than you can at Aquashella. And Aquashella, you're going to get to see all the new stuff coming out, because all the big vendors like Fluval and all those guys will be there. So it's kind of like a
CJ.
car show, going to a car show.
Yeah, you get to see, but they don't. The big vendors, like the big companies, they don't even get to sell their stuff. They just get to show it to you and say you want to buy it, but they're like, no, can't do that. I remember talking to Sarah, the fish food company, Sarah,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, I want that, and that, and they're like, oh no, this is just for display. We're not allowed to sell. And I'm like, what?
Well, did they
That's
tell you who
bull-
to go to? Because they're supposed to
Yeah,
tell you the vendors that sell it.
yeah, they did. And that's where I did go there after the show.
Well, there should have been people at. If there's nobody selling their product at the store or at the show, then it shouldn't be a problem. But they don't want to hurt their vendors that they supply their
Right.
supplies to if they're at the
And
show.
that vendor was at the show.
Okay.
Don't feed them at all, even when you arrive. They will be fine. Buy a sheet of polyfilter. Add 1 inch by 1 inch square to each container. 1 inch by 1 inch. Change when it darkens. I did buy the it's upstairs. I can't show it to you, but it's these little pads that are supposed to pull ammonia out of the water too. I made sure to get that. Nice, black and gold, baby.
Yep. TJ Autocross's helmet.
It would only cost me $5 to go in and see stuff and meet up with Whip, or is that $5 on top of the 50?
There used to be a thing where you could just buy a vendor room pass. I don't know if they still
Yeah,
have
that's
that.
$5. That's what Scotty's telling Mary right now.
I don't know if they had that last year.
Fell off face first. Yikes. If you want a vendor room and nothing else, then Aquashella is great. A vendor room and nothing else. If you want anything more, sucks Jersey Aquashella. Well, Jersey, you can't really hold
Well,
Aquashella to Jersey standards because it was their first one in years. So it was silly busy. And I don't know that they had the space for the event. It sounds like that
you
the
mean
event,
the brand new one?
yeah, the one they just had.
Well, it's all new people. Everything's new.
Right,
So
but
that's why
what
you
I'm
can't
saying is
compare it.
they rented a building that was too small, or their
Yeah.
venue was too small for the event. Because from what I heard, you couldn't hardly move in there. I think Scotty was one of those people that I heard that from.
Yeah, I've heard that too. So, but the nice thing about Aquashella is all the stuff afterwards. Cuz like they used to have like a hangout on Friday night and they'd buy us pizza and all you guys, everybody could come and just hang out and eat pizza together and talk about
Yep.
YouTube stuff or whatever. And then we'd all the YouTubers would be asked to go out on Saturday night to some fancy hotels, or not fancy, some fancy restaurant somewhere. And I mean, they bought us like dinners, like the go
That
to.
had to have cost them a fortune.
Oh my
I
god,
mean,
it did.
I remember, was that my first full year? That was the first time I went as a content creator, and I got
It was
there,
at
and on
Bistro.
Friday night they brought us up into the bar, and they had a meet and greet. Remember the meet and greets where like fans could come in and just talk to all the different YouTubers, and they bought us dinner, and the fans would just kind of mill around, and I got to meet some of the people I hadn't got to meet in real life. I've seen them, with a screen name, but that's all I had seen them. And because I'm friends with John and Lisa and Jason and Joanna, we were kind of all together. So I got to meet a lot of those people that they didn't come to see me, but I got to meet them anyway.
Yeah, it was like so much fun. And it was so nice. But like most of us all donated our money back to be able to pay for that type of stuff. Because like my salary for the whole trip, I donated back just to be able to help pay for the dinners and stuff. And all of us
Right.
were doing that. So,
Mary, I hope
I mean,
so. I hope you're able to pull it off. I'll be looking for you. Yeah, I
that,
get you. And then the dinner on Saturday when they bust us all out to the dinner. Jiminy crickets!
yep.
That had to have, like, man, I just said Jiminy crickets.
Oh,
That had to have
well,
cost a fortune in itself.
they took us to like Brazilian bistros.
Yeah, that is
And you see
expensive stuff right there.
yeah, and the guy who took over for Joanne when she got fired, and it's not Joanne, it's a different Joanne than primetime Joanne. When she lost her job, the new guy basically hated the YouTubers. And it really started going, his name was Adam, and it went downhill real fast.
Yeah, yeah. Like last year when you hooked me up with Flip, was it Flip? No, Rob.
Right.
Same guy.
The same.
Um, it reminded me of the old Aquashella days, except for there were no YouTubers there. There was like Jason and Joanna were there selling in a booth, so they weren't in the YouTube booth. It was just me and Big Rich and some girl that I didn't know that stayed there for like 15 minutes and then was gone.
That was always the big issue is if you had over 100,000 subs, we would pay for your room and your flight. And well, for most of the time. But
And you're
those people wouldn't even come, they would like only be at Aquashella for 15 minutes, so they wouldn't hang out in the booth. So you had people like Jason and John and Lisa, they would be in the booth the whole time. And but they were already like part of the team. So it just wasn't very cool that so many of Big Rich would stay the whole time in the booth.
yeah, well he's Big Rich.
Oh, but
So Scotty said, I wanted to see people at Aquashella. I know they were there. It was so packed, I couldn't find them. People I did see, I couldn't even spend time with because it was so packed. People were pushing through. Yeah, you are not the only person to have said that. That's why I think that we'll learn from this and say, and just maybe get a different venue next time because that's terrible when you can't hardly breathe, without touching. And I'm not a big fan of
you
that
know,
either.
I don't even know if you can call that Aquashella.
Well, from what I
I
hear,
mean,
now that
all they did was get the name.
now that Carrie's there, I think it's gonna come back around. It sounds like they're trying to get it back to what it used to be.
It'll be interesting. I hope I get a call back someday. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like it to
No,
go back to where it was. I loved working with them. And like I say, I would donate my money back right away again. I just, I believed what they were doing was awesome and I liked it a lot.
I think John and Lisa will go back if things settle down a little bit for them. Right now, they're just so busy trying to keep their business going, keep pushing it forward, growing.
Yep.
And it's just the two of them. So, if they ever get big enough where they can hire somebody to come in and take care of the fish, but right now it would be one or the other, I think, if they were to go. And then Jason and Joanna, I mean, they can't just leave anymore either, because their kids that used to kind of partner with them still partner with them, but one's in college and the other one's like a senior. So it's just a matter of time before they're going to be empty nesters. So it's hard when you got all those fish at home and you're leaving for 4 or 5 days. All right, Ed. I think I'm gonna pull the plug and call it good. What do you think?
Sure. Thank you so much. I got a lot done.
Did you?
I wish I. Yeah, I just discovered I got a lot of extra paint on his shoulders. And I don't have that color blue. I can't find this color blue paint to cover it up.
Well, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Make it gold. That
But
way
does he look like
you-
a race car driver?
Oh yeah, totally.
Good. And I've got this is going to be on his belt buckle.
That is a huge belt buckle.
Well, it's look at how big this belt buckle is. I wanted to get rid of that great big G or whatever it is. I think this was Ant-Man. I think this was Ant-Man
Oh.
originally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's a different head. It's a G.I. Joe helmet head for riding on motorcycles.
Yeah. All right, well, everybody, I don't know who's going live right now. I don't know if Vibes is still going, but if he is, go check him out, and we'll see you next time I see you. I don't know when that'll be. Aquashella is next weekend. I don't know that I will stream. Ed and I have talked about it a little bit. We'll try to see if there's a time that we can sneak a quick live in from the show. We'll see. All right. We'll see y'all later, and have a great rest of your weekend.
Hasta la vista,
Bye.
guys.